This is organic waste. Organic waste goes in there. Hello everyone, welcome to the Uplift Just Because the Bottom is Overcrowded. My name is Daisy with a Z and I make YouTube content on academics, environment and lifestyle. So today's video is an environmental video. I know I am not in a work suit, but I'm in green, and green represents the environment and Christmas. So I'm just trying to balance the two. So welcome to this video. So this period, people are buying, people are eating well, people are doing all sorts of things that are potentially generating a lot of waste. So today's video is on waste segregation at home. So what is to segregate waste? To segregate waste is simply to separate waste based on the different waste type that you have or the different material that you are dealing with. Okay, so it is very important to segregate waste, and in this video you're going to understand why and how to segregate waste. So before we go straight into the video, the practical aspect of this video, let us get a few facts straight. 70% of the waste that we generate in our homes is actually recyclable. Okay, so for example, paper could be recycled at least 4 times. Things like glass could be recycled indefinitely. So we have a lot of waste types that are recyclable: plastics, papers, glass, aluminium, cardboard. Whatever you have could be recycled in different processes and at different rates. It's very, very important that you segregate waste at home because waste types have different lifespans. Some waste types are biodegradable, others are not. Even those that are actually biodegradable or those that are all recyclable, they are not done at the same time. Others take a long period, others take a very short period of time, others take forever actually. So because of that difference in their lifespan, there is no way you are going to dump a baby's diaper with a needle, with shimmer, with a battery. You will not do that. That is injustice to the environment, and that is injustice to the human race. So lifespan, for example, let's say maybe organic waste, like maybe a lemon peel or an orange peel, that would take about 6 months. Let's say maybe something like a paper or maybe cardboard would take like 2 months. Maybe let's say a diaper or a plastic bag would take like 500 years. Things like maybe a phone battery or a remote control battery, or let's say a lot of electronic devices, would take about more than 1 million years. Because of the differences in all those lifespans, there is no way you're going to handle the waste in the same bin. There is absolutely no way you are going to do that. So for example, for recycling paper can be recycled 4 times, as I already earlier stated. So for every 1 ton of paper that is recycled, we are saving 17 trees. Think about how joyous the environment feels when we do not cut its trees. Like, no, think about how our children's children are going to find a good environment simply because we preserved it and recycled what we could. So recycling could only be possible if we have taken care of the waste that we actually do have in our homes. So it is very important to segregate waste because once waste actually reaches the dump site in Zambia, which is the Chunga dump site, you find that try to visit those places. That place is actually very overwhelmed because the people that do the segregation that side are just ordinary waste pickers or waste segregators, which is a very bad thing because those are just scavengers, and then they do not actually have the correct PPE. If they do, it's very rare that they do, and the PPE is just personal protective equipment which you need for you to handle hazardous waste, or any other waste that you know could not be too safe for you. So it is important that we help people. We not only help the environment, we're also helping somebody somewhere that depends on the segregation of waste by separating the waste in advance at home. So separating of waste or segregating of waste is very easy to do. You could either use different dustbins, different colored plastics, or you could use maybe drums and just label them, or sacks, label them. Whatever you are doing, please do it as long as you are separating waste. There is no excuse. So regardless of how you are doing it, as long as you are not mixing different waste types in the same place or in the same bin, in the same trash bin, you do not do that. It is very important that we actually safeguard the environment, and that starts from home. Okay, so right now we're going to go straight into the practical aspect of this video. which is the segregation of waste. I'm going to show you how I segregate my waste at home. Right now I do not have so much waste, but I will try to, at least for the sake of demonstration, do something that will actually help you understand what we mean by waste segregation. Hi guys, welcome to the practical aspect of this video, waste segregation. So here with me are different waste types, all from the house. So from this waste, before I start doing the actual segregation, the first thing I want to do is pick out two main things that I want to reuse, so I don't need them to be in the dustbin. So there is this can here. You can reuse these. I can just remove this cover or something and reuse it for a lot of things. I can use it as a store bottle for anything, okay? And also this one, so I can just wash this one off, remove the tags, remove the papers, wash it very clean, and put in things that I would want to store. Okay, it's okay to store in these. As an environmentalist, there's no shame in that, because you are just trying to reduce the amount of waste that ends up in the landfill. So I have other types of waste. I have plastic, I have paper, I have this from the light bulb, I have organic waste here, I have cardboard there, I have this marker that is no longer useful, this small what? I have a small battery from a remote control, I have the aerosol bottle. I have literally every type of waste that you'd find in a normal home. Oh, I have every type of waste that you'd find in a house. So this is how I separate my waste. With me here are different bins that are labeled. So there's organic waste, there's hazardous waste, there's dry waste, there's plastic waste. So you can have every label. You can have wet waste, you can have e-waste specifically, you can have different types of labels. But at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is to ensure that we manage this waste in the best way possible. So I can't put all this in the same bin. It is not right, because this, in this case, this is hazardous waste because of the smell and also the material that is used to make this. So this is hazardous waste. So you cannot put this together with this. No, like, you don't do that. You're degrading the environment. So I've already talked about a lot of things, so let's just go through the video and do it. So this, in this case, will be hazardous, especially if you do not know what content is left, or if there's still some content left. So you ensure that you are able to know the kind of waste that you are dealing with. So this is dry, so I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, so this is dry, this is dry. Okay, this is equally dry. Ooh, nice. This is equally dry. This is plastic. If you want, you can put plastic bags or bottles. You can, if you want, you can do the separation, but this is also okay. This is paper, so this goes in the dry. Then we have this, so this is hazardous waste, it goes there. This, I said, is hazardous waste, it goes right there. This is organic waste, so organic waste goes in there. And then we have this plastic spoon, goes in the plastic. Then we have this battery, which is hazardous waste, and then it lands right there. So these are the different, there are a lot. You can have a lot of different labels depending on the waste that is generated the most in your house, and this will help you. And when you have labels like this, even a visitor would not find it hard to actually manage the waste around your house, because they'll know where to put what they have to put, where exactly, because they'll know exactly where to put anything that they have to dispose of. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please, before I go, please avoid by all means keeping organic waste in the house, because this has a very strong scent, very bad smell. So ensure that, especially when it has wet aspects, it has a very bad scent. I'm sure you can even see there are actually flies in here. So imagine in the house. So no, avoid keeping organic waste in the house. Please dispose it off outside. Keep your bins outside. The only bin you can keep inside probably is the one for e-waste. You can keep the bin for e-waste in the house, because e-waste could be stolen. Maybe you want to take it to a specific place for recycling and all that. So ensure that you protect the environment. Thank you so much for taking time off to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please practice this. Make sure you do what we have done today, and then let's all together work towards sustaining our environment and managing our waste. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much.